So, I live in Europe and I would like to visit the US, but because I don't have enough money for that, I'm left with the option to visit it using Google Earth. I mean, it's better than nothing. In this video, I will see its cities, its nature, and maybe its suburbs. So let's start. So when I think of America, I first think of New York, and I see from the start that it has a lot of highways, way more than an average European city. But I mean, it's America. They have a lot of cars, so it kinda makes sense. After I turn the 3D mode, I can clearly see how tall these skyscrapers really are. And because these skyscrapers are pretty much at sea level, I can literally find their height just by putting the cursor on top of them. I don't know about you, but it's lagging so much. Let me just place myself next to Central Park Tower to see how tall it really is. Well, it's pretty tall. Let me just look around a little. Well, interesting. Wait a minute, isn't this Hudson Yards? So if we leave New York, we see something interesting. You might think that this is just forest, but actually it's suburbs. Lots and lots of suburbs. That's insane. Well, let's go to the capital of America, Washington, D.C. And to be honest, I thought that the Capitol and the White House were the same thing, but actually, it isn't. Well, now I'm in Atlanta, and guess what I am for? Yes, I'm here to see the world of Coca-Cola. Perfect. So, this is Florida, and wait a minute, is this Melbourne? Wait a minute, what's St. Petersburg doing here? And Dunedin? What? There's something going on in Florida. Like, look, Venice. Well, I guess they ran out of names and started naming those cities after some pretty important locations. Shout out to the people that live here. I mean, it kinda looks like Venice, because this place will be history, because, well, sea level rise. Okay, so I heard about this interchange in Sarasota that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lanes. And I mean, it kinda looks impractical, like, it has stop lines over here. And also, why do they have so many parking lots? I just can't believe how the entire shoreline, all the way to Miami, is just beach resorts and suburbs. And what's up with this forest that has no settlements whatsoever? I see it's a highway through here. Well, kinda disappointing. It's just swampland. And it's also this peninsula, or should I say an island range, that has a lot of sediments and also a road that passes through. Like, how is this even possible? And it's also 192 kilometers long. Imagine living in Key West. As you see, in 1985, there wasn't so much activity here, but in 2020, yeah, you can clearly see those suburbs. And also, why do they have those lakes? I think it's just a waste of space. Like, come on, it's just so weird to look at. I mean, they kinda look decent, they have sidewalks, but I mean, I wouldn't like to live here. Now I can clearly see how strange the Mississippi Delta is. Like, look how long and how much it penetrates in the Gulf of Mexico. Or should I say the Gulf of America? Here we also have some interesting names like Venice, Cut Off. What do we have? Baton Rouge. Yeah, technically the French were here at some time. Where is the Grand Canyon? Oh, here it is. Grand Canyon National Park. Okay. Just for you to know, Google Street View mapped the entire Grand Canyon. Okay, so what am I expecting to see? And oh man, this road is going downhill. Oh man, this really looks sick. And, guys, what is happening? Well, I guess I'm in Vegas, and what's the Empire State Building doing here? And the Statue of Liberty? And what is that castle? Let jokes aside, Las Vegas is an interesting city to say the least. And look, this is the Las Vegas Sphere. Let me just measure the size of Los Angeles and its suburbs. 4,000 square kilometers. That's a lot. Eureka. If you didn't know, there is desert in Oregon and even Washington. Like, this is the state of Washington. Guess which state is this? Yeah, I'm just kidding. We're not even in the US. This is British Columbia. Does Salt Lake City have ski resorts? Because, you know, mountains. So, they do have ski resorts. Interesting. I just want to see what does the state of Wyoming have. Because it looks kinda empty. So I'm here in Cheyenne, the capital of Wyoming, and I just want to see if they have suburbs. And not only that they have, but they have whatever this is that is way worse than suburbs. Yeah, I think they are doing this on purpose just to make the city look bigger. Even though it's like, I don't know, 60,000 people. Wait a minute, I forgot about Texas. Dallas, I don't know about you, but isn't this too much? And also, one-story buildings don't go well with these towers over here. Yeah, I know it's Texas, but what is this monstrosity? And if you measure its surface, you get 8,000 square kilometers of megalopolis. Like, look how big it is compared to the state of Texas. I have one more question. Where does the Mississippi River start? Believe it or not, there is a city in the US called Bemidji. Like, why on earth would you want to name your city like that? But, I mean, okay. I finally found it, and it starts from this lake over here. Whoa, before ending the video, I just wanna see what's up with Ohio. Yeah, I mean, it was just a meme. There's nothing to worry about, right? The cities look okay, with no signs of explosions or whatever. It's safe. Well, it was interesting, and if you loved the trip that I did, please consider liking and subscribing to this channel. And also consider clicking the bell icon to stay tuned with the new videos. Take care. Bye bye.